Good evening. Tonight, CBS aired a 2-hour special that looked at the American education system through the eyes of teachers.
It was a rare glimpse inside public school classrooms all across the country as teachers navigate changes in state and federal requirements, changes in technology, and changes in how students learn. We sat down with 2 local teachers to see how they stay passionate about their jobs. Our first profile aired on News Channel 15 at 6 and featured a high school teacher at Fort Wayne Community Schools. Now meet a middle school teacher in Wells County.
That's great, but I really want you to go a little bit deeper with your thinking.
Step inside Bonnie Dickey's classroom at Norwell Middle School and you'll see the standard chalkboard, books, and desks. You'll also see her own special touches.
Very good.
For her, it's all about creating a welcoming environment.
It's just about loving the kids and giving them a safe place to come to every day. They just want to be heard. They just want to be loved, they just want to be cared for, and they just want to know that we're there for them. And once that happens, once you create that rapport with a child, everything else will fall into place after that, I believe.
Bonnie set her sights on becoming a teacher when she was in middle school. She's never wavered, despite changes that have made teaching more challenging.
I've never thought that I shouldn't have done it. However, my daughter has said at times that she thinks about being a teacher, and sometimes I try to steer her a little bit away from that just because of the way education has changed in the last probably 5 years.
Among the biggest changes, more state-mandated testing. In that regard, she's critical of the former state education superintendent.
It's put a lot of added pressure on all of us, and we already put enough pressure on ourselves. Third quarter, we spend a lot of time getting ready for the test, and that does take time away from other things that I could be doing with them that are probably more fun.
Bonnie says the way kids learn is drastically different than when she first started teaching. For example, planning is underway now to put iPads in the hands of all students at Norwell Middle School.
The change in technology has made things different in that we now have to be a step ahead of them with everything.
And not only can the technology help in the classroom, she said it's now easier than ever to communicate with parents and easier for parents to stay connected to what's going on at school, a partnership that she says is vital.
Parents have become smarter and they've become better advocates for their children. And that's great because that allows their kids to get the best education possible.
Despite the challenges and occasional frustrations, Bonnie says there's nothing she'd rather be doing.
This is my 20th year, and I feel like I could do it for another 20. I mean, I feel more passionate about it now than ever before.
Bonnie says one of the keys to a teacher's success, supportive administrators, and she says she has that at Norwell Middle School.